Alrighty, happy Tuesday, June the 4th, Hebrews 9, 11 to 22. Just a note, you may get this recording on a date that's not June 4th. We might have to move everything back a week that week, so just giving you that heads up. Verse 11, but Christ has appeared as a high priest of the good things that have come. In the greater and more perfect tabernacle, not made with hands, that is, not of this creation, he entered the most holy place once for all time, not by the blood of goats and calves, but by his own blood, having obtained eternal redemption. For if the blood of goats and bulls and the ashes of a young cow, sprinkling those who are defiled, sanctify for purification of the flesh, how much more will the blood of Christ, who through the eternal Spirit offered himself without blemish to God, cleanse our consciousness from dead works, so that we can serve the living God. Therefore, he is the mediator of a new covenant, so that those who are called might receive the promise of the eternal inheritance, because a death has taken place for redemption from the transgressions committed under the first covenant. And where a will exists, the death of the one who made it must be established, for a will is valid only when people die, since it's never in effect while the one who made it is living. That's why even the first covenant was inaugurated with blood. For when every command had been proclaimed by Moses to all the people according to the law, he took the blood of calves and goats along with water and scarlet wool and hyssop, and sprinkled the scroll itself and all the people, saying, "This is the blood of the covenant that God has ordained for you." In the same way, he sprinkled the tabernacle and all the articles of worship with blood according to the law. Almost everything is purified with blood, and without the shedding of blood, there is no forgiveness. So as we continue to think about the present covenant, we're drawn in this passage to the sacrifice of the present covenant. The present covenant is in place for us as believers in Jesus, having surrendered to Jesus and the sacrifice that he's made and the covenant he's established. Jesus did the work of the high priest of this present covenant. And we are the beneficiaries of that work. Jesus did in the present covenant what Moses did in the first covenant. Jesus entered the most holy place with blood to accomplish cleansing from sin that was committed while the first covenant was in place. And if the blood of goats and bulls could be a shadow sacrifice to accomplish ceremonial purification, how much more will the blood of Jesus be the once for all time adequate sacrifice for our sin? We are reminded that the blood of bulls and goats had to be offered over and over again in sacrifice for the sins of the priest and the people. And we're now seeing that the new covenant sacrifice is once for everyone. That's what the book of Hebrews is highlighting for us. Jesus has offered himself as our present covenant sacrifice. He brought his own blood to the altar. Woo! See you tomorrow.